Hi everyone, in this video we will be understanding about database management and network communication. So let's get started. Before starting up with database management, let's understand some of the important terminologies. So what is data? Data is known as a collection of raw facts and figures. Data is a set of known facts that can be recorded and they have an implicit meaning. Database is a collection of related data. Database system is composed of 5 major components, that is hardware, software, that is a DBMS software, people, procedures and data. A DBMS system is a collection of components that support data acquisition, data dissemination, data storage, data maintenance, data retrieval and formatting. So now let's understand DBMS system in detail. Database Management System or DBMS is a software designed to store, retrieve, define and manage data in a database. A DBMS software primarily functions as an interface between the end user and the database, simultaneously managing the data and the database engine and the database schema in order to facilitate the organization and manipulation of data. I hope you must be knowing some of the examples of DBMS system. Do mention the examples of DBMS systems in the comment section. Now, coming on to the architecture of DBMS, a DBMS has a 3-tier architecture. That is, it has 3 layers. The first layer is the external layer or the user level where the users interact with the DBMS system. The second layer is known as the conceptual or logical level where the DBMS schema is stored, and the last but not the least is the internal or physical layer in which the stored database which includes the stored database, metadata, etc. Now, what is the difference between data and information in DBMS? Data is a raw, unprocessed, unorganized facts that are seemingly random and they don't yet carry any significant meaning. On the other hand, information refers to a processed data. It can be interpreted and conceptualized by human or machine so that it possesses some kind of relevance and carries a purpose. Information is filtered data that has been systematic and useful and considered to be more reliable and valuable to researchers as it gives them proper analysis. A DBMS is concerned with the manipulation of data in a database. Now, there are different data models in DBMS. Now, before studying the different types of data models, let's understand what is a data model. A data model is an abstract model that organizes elements of data, documents the way it is stored and retrieved, and standardized how people can have different data elements and view data elements and their relationship with one another. There are 3 different types of DBMS data models. The first is relational data model, in which the data is organized as logically independent tables. Second is the network data model, in which all entities are organized in graphical representation. And last is the hierarchical data model, in which data is organized into a tree-like structure. So the first type is the relational data model, in which the data entities are related with one another in form of a tabular form. The extension of relational data model is ER model, which is also known as entity relationship model, in which the real entities are the real world entities and they have some kind of attributes. A ER model typically looks like this, in which the entities are represented with the help of rectangles and the attributes are shown in form of ovals, and the relationship between the entities are shown with the help of the diamond shape. Coming on to the relational data model, so you can see in this data model the data elements are connected to one another with the help of tables, and these tables carries the values or the field which these elements consist of. Now let's understand, or we should understand, like how we can write the commands or what are the programming languages which are used in DBMS or which are used by DBMS system to store the data, to retrieve the data, to manipulate the data. So SQL or structured query language is the type of language which is used for managing data in a relational database management system. SQL is a database language. It is used for database creation, deletion, fetching of rows and its modification. The SQL commands can be categorized into following, that is DDL, which is known as data definition language, DML, which is known as data manipulation language, DCL, which is known as data control language, and TCL, which is known as transaction control language. These are some of set of SQL commands which are used for database definition, database creation, database modification, and database granting rights of database. So that's all in this video. I hope that you will find this video useful. Do share this video with your friends and subscribe to our channel for getting more for seeing more types of these types of videos. Thanks for watching and happy learning.